Well, dang it. I have them too wide. Ugh. All right, so this tractor can lift 300, no, like maybe 1,000 pounds, 800 pounds, something like that, and the fountain is 360, and I don't know, the furniture doesn't weigh very much, maybe 100. Okay, we are going to, however, go through the yard, I believe, so I have to go open that gate. Let's see, I have to figure out how to do this. My understanding of this stuff is that you just pour it on and then sweep it. Yeah. Use a compactor thingy, then remove excess sand. Make sure it's at least 1/8 of an inch lower than the surface. Spray. Wet a 200 square foot area for 30 seconds. Wait another 30 seconds. Repeat once more. Remove any excess water to ensure all polymer is removed from the surface. Okay, let me go get a broom. So I don't really care actually how nice this ends up looking, since this is essentially all going to be covered with the fountain, except for the corners. So at least there's that. Ugh. Okay, it's very heavy though. Okay. Yeah, being super helpful. Super duper helpful. Shoot. That was not at all what I wanted to do. Not at all. This sounds so easy. So we need to wait another 15 minutes or so and then spray it again, and then it's done. So I think right now what I'm gonna do is I want to get these guys sealed with some concrete sealer that I got. So let's get that done. I feel like it's going to rain, even though, well, there's kind of some clouds coming, and I'd like to get it done before that. Okay. Okay. This literally said, don't shake it, and I just shook it because I didn't read that first. Okay, kitten, you really can't be here for this. Yeah, go on, go. No. Okay, so it is basically ready for the fountain. I think I am going to try setting the little trim thingies around it and see if I even have enough, because honestly I'm feeling like I don't have enough of them. So I need to, oh, Petunia is rubbing on the tripod stand. Anyway, so I'm going to try and see if they are enough, and if not, I will have to get some more. So let's do that now. Matter which side they go on? No, not really. And that is not a very round circle. All right, that's looking better. I believe I need about 6 more of these little scallop guys. That should do it. And probably maybe 1.5 more bags of the compost. And this will be ready to get a fountain put on it and flowers planted in it, which is very exciting. All right. Oh boy. So I think let's try and take the small pieces out first, and then I'll have David come help me with the larger pieces. I believe this is the top. David came and rolled this over for me, and it is almost perfectly level in that direction. And it is perfectly level in this direction, if you can even believe it. My audio got worse and worse at this point, so we are going to be doing some voiceover from here on out. So this is just putting together the fountain from the bottom up. It took me a minute to realize. You can see some little hash marks on these. That is how you're supposed to center them on each other. And yeah, I couldn't figure that out, and it doesn't say that anywhere in the instructions. But here I am finally figuring that out. It is really important to have a fountain be level, otherwise you're going to have water spilling off one side instead of all the way around. So you will see that I do work on leveling each of the bowls as we go up. And they did provide shims, a few like plastic shims to use, but I ended up having to use some wood chips too, just because they didn't give us enough. And then this is the hose that goes down to the pump and comes up all the way through. I probably should have waited until I'd put this piece on before I put the hose on, but that's okay. And more leveling. And more shimming. And at this point, the fountain the sealer was still wet on it, and I didn't want to put water on it. So basically, I just get it all set up and leveled, and then we are going to come back to this the next day. It is now the next day, so I am just getting ready to fill this with water, and this includes getting the pump set up. There is a little hole in the side which you can't quite see, but the cord is going through that, and I'm kind of explaining that right here. And they provide a little cork guy right here, and you just slip the cord in between into that hole, and then you use the silicone that they also provided, which is very nice, to seal it in there. And then you just put it in the hole, and Petunia, it's so helpful. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that you need to allow silicone to cure for 24 hours, so I just put these last final pieces on, but I am going to have to wait another day before I fill it up. Not sure how to do that, because it just keeps going to the bottom, but... All right, it's full. Let's turn it on. If the pump's even on. Oh my God, it's going. Oh yeah, the wind's gonna be a problem. Oh my gosh, look it. Look it. Oh, it's so perfect. I love it. Oh my goodness. I probably do want to turn it off when it's windy like this, because you can see it's literally pushing it sideways. That's so crazy. But it seems like this is a perfect level for the pump. It's not like shooting out the top, and it is coming out the top. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is obviously a big deal for me to get this finally done. And it's not done because I need to plant flowers, which I should be able to do this weekend, because after tonight, all of our temperatures in the 10-day forecast for our lows are above 40 degrees. Yay. So this weekend I plan to plant all the things in the garden, all the flowers, all the things. And then you probably have gotten kind of a glimpse of it, but if we look this way, you can see I also have seating and a fire pit now. I do have cushions, but because it's so windy, I don't have them out here right now because they would just fly away. But I cannot wait to be able to sit out here with a fire going and the fountain going. Oh, I'm so excited.